Mm.
We're back on the Midlife Truth Bomb show, and I asked you a curly one last time, Dr. Tayo.
You did ask me a curly one, and the curly one was,
You're all over the place. There's this, there's that, there's all this information. How do we know what to follow? Do this, do this, do this. It's
oh
very confusing.
boy, we have more information coming at us in one day. Now, forget one day. It was apparently, if you read the whole of Sunday Times, it was more information than there was at the turn of the century, till up until recently. That's how much information is out there. So, what do you do? Who do you listen to? Make up your mind what the problem is, and then you choose one thing, and then you do the
Mm.
one thing that aligns with you. Because if you keep on splitting yourself, you will never get anywhere. One thing that gives you clarity, that allows you to look at it and say, guess what? If I do this one thing properly to the end, I will get the result it promises. Of course, you have to do your due diligence, but having done your due diligence, something that's meant for you, something that aligns with you, your values, your practices, and something that you will do, because there's nothing like promising to get up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym when you know that you are not going to go to the gym.
And
So,
isn't
if
that a common thing for us?
isn't it? Who's been to the gym? Who's taken a gym membership and not been to the gym?
Hey,
Okay.
yeah.
So the things that you're going to do reasonably, complete it, but getting clarity, making sure it's aligned with you, and cutting out the rest of the noise. Cutting out the
Mm.
rest of the noise. And I'm sure you'll agree with that, Kaz.
I definitely agree. And in fact, when my clients start working with me, one of the things I say is just cut out the noise of friends just for a little while until you stabilize in what we're talking about, because this is about you. And the naysayers, as we would call, you're too old to date, you're wanting too much, you're being picky, exactly like what you're talking about. And all the dating advice and information that's out there, you have to feel what lands with you. Like you said, try it. If it feels comfortable, great. If it doesn't feel comfortable, then adjust accordingly. But what we're talking about here, what you were talking about the other day in our breathing, it's about grounding. It's about being present. Otherwise, you can't trust your intuition. We need to trust our intuition more. And when we find something
Yes,
and it makes sense,
absolutely.
then that's where you sit and try it. I was reading something recently on the atomic habits, and he was talking in his book, which is a great book, about small steps, just like you were talking about. Set
Small
small
steps.
things that are completely
Small steps.
achievable.
Small
Mm.
steps. Small steps. The small steps, while they're still small, you still need to push yourself a bit, because if you stay too comfortable, guess what? You'll be like 99% of people, going nowhere fast. You'll just be going around,
Yes.
spinning around in circles. So just small steps, but push yourself that bit more, just beyond the margins, to be where the people who are where they want to be are. And you want to be one of
Mm.
them. So on that note, thank you so much for your advice. That is absolutely wonderful. And we are again, Kaz and myself, Dr. Tyre, on the Midlife Truth Bombs show.
And we'll be back with more. Share with us what your New Year's resolution was. And was it small steps or was it big steps so that you can punish yourself later for not achieving them?
Not
Thank you,
right.
Dr. Tayo. Love your input, our connection, and like so many of our listeners are saying, or our viewers, the sense of humor and the subjects we're talking into.
Absolutely. We love you.
Ciao, Bella.